Okay, so now this is the stage 3 of answers to the grammar hammer. So well done, those of you that did the slightly harder one, the stage 3. So well done. Okay, underline the prefix which forms a noun when added to the word. So we've got biotic. Now we haven't actually done this prefix. We haven't taught this one, but it's antibiotic. Okay, it's a sort of medicine. You might have an antibiotic. Something model, supermodel, anti-model, or auto model. This one is probably going to be a super model. Underline the correct homophone to use in this sentence. Can you put them, please? There or there? This is always a really hard one, theirs. This one is, can you put them over there, please? Do they need their coats on? Their coats? Who does it belong? Is it they are coats or their coats? Their coats. It belongs to them. Underline the word with the correct spelling. Above, above, or above. This one here with the E. Underline the word with the correct spelling. Every, or every. We've been doing lots of those in our little spelling activities in our quizzes. Number the words put in alphabetical order. You may need to use the first, second, or even third letter of the word. So all of these begin with an M, so that doesn't really help us. So sometimes what I'd do is I'd write my alphabet out. I'd go A, B, okay. Well, we've already got one that says A, M, A. So that one's definitely going to go first. That rules that one out. So we're now looking for an O, a U, or an I. So we've got A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So that's our second one. And then we have a look for the next one that comes, U or O. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O. So that's our next one. And then the U comes last. So that's how we use our dictionary skills as well. We can use those in our dictionary skills. Underline the synonyms for the word in bold. Synonyms are words that are very similar to that word. Look, stare, like, peep, or gaze. So look might be when you take a look at something. It might be you gaze at something. You might also have put peep and stare as well, because they are also very similar to the word look. Write a conjunction to connect the two main clauses. So the children played in the old barn. They had been told not to. I would have written something like, but they had been told not to. Write a sentence opener which will create a complex sentence. They had been told not to. The children played in the old barn. Now, lots of us will want to say because, but we can't start a sentence with because. I might put something like, they had been, I'd write something like, although they had been told not to, the children played in the old barn. Okay? Something like that. Underline the best verb to complete the sentence. I have gave Philip his present, or I have given Philip his present. I gave Philip his present, or I given Philip his present. Gave. This is when we use the word have. Okay, it's a way of changing the way the sentence works. Write the past tense of this verb. Wake. So the past tense would be woke. Write the past tense for wear. It would have been not weared. We don't just put ed, but you wore. Underline the best preposition. I had to tidy my room. I could go out to play. I had to tidy my room. I would say before I could go out to play. Underline the fronted adverbial that will help us to tell us more about when an action happened. So when, we're looking for when. As a result, earlier that day, so long as the following day. So when does it tell us when something happened? I would say it was definitely earlier that day. That tells us when it happened. Or the following day. This one is probably cause, and so it's that one. Underline a word which goes before the noun. So remember, when it's a vowel, A-E-I-O-U, we say an. So we've got A-E-I-O-U, so we say an oven. A-E-I-O-U, oh, we say an evening. They're both an evening. A evening. Underline the subordinate clause. Remember, subordinate clause is where it doesn't make sense by itself. The tired dog curled up in his basket. Well, I could put a full stop there, and that would be the main cause. Licking his feet clean. Now that doesn't make sense on its own, so it's a subordinate clause. Punctuate the sentence using the apostrophe. So we got Jake's dad. Oh, so when we change the punctuation, we also need to change capital letter. Can't give us a lift. Well, is it well? No, it's a contraction. So it's will have to go in Ben's car. So 2 apostrophes. Are you coming out to play? Asked Joe. So this is our speech. So we do it around when someone is speaking. Are you coming to play? Just there. I can't tonight, explained Sita. So there you go. I can't tonight. Speech marks, explained Sita. All right. So total up your scores, and then you can colour in which score you got. If you want to, I'll do a little form and you can write in your score of how much you got as well, so that we can see what you got as well. Well done. Good job on your learning.